Hi everybody, Rob here on the back patio, and welcome to this week's Throwback Thursday. This week's story is going to be about the 211 armed robbery at the bank. Now, I was working a day shift out of Central Division. I was working up around El Cajon Boulevard area, and we get a 211 armed robbery at the bank comes out over the radio. It's a code 3 call, and I jumped on that call, and I put on the lights and sirens, and I'm trying to make my way through traffic. And I get about 2 blocks away from the location of the bank and turn off the siren so the bank robber doesn't hear me coming. And on the road, there's no parking along the road, and the bank is in a strip mall in a L shape like this. And here's the main road was down here. That's the road I was on, and this is all parking lot here. So I pull up in the alley area park and pull up along the side of the building where there's no windows, up onto the grass area and the sidewalk and park. Get out of the car, grab my shotgun, rack around into it, come up around the corner of the building, and I'm looking down there. Well, the bank is sitting down here in this part of the strip mall, and it's got all glass windows in the front. And then there's another little store here. So I'm coming up this way real cautiously, and I got people coming out of the stores and stuff, and they're looking at me, here I'm sitting there with my shotgun, and they got the surprised look on their face, and I'm going like this, there's a bank robbery in progress, get out of here. But so I'm, having to take my time getting all the citizens out of the way and everything. And I get up there, well, the bank has got all glass windows. So if I just go walking up there and the bank robber's in there, he's going to see me, which is going to either create a hostage situation or a shootout. So I'm sitting there and I'm peeking in the windows trying to see what's going on. And it looks like just business as usual. I don't see, any bank robber anywhere, and people are just walking around and stuff. In the bank, nobody looks, upset, shocked, or surprised or nothing. Well, then an update comes out over the radio that the bank robbers already fled. Okay, that's why nobody's looking panicky. So I get up, because I was crouched down, I get up and I walk up to the front of the door of the bank, open up the door, I talk to them and ask them what's going on. Well, they tell me, okay, it was bank robber fled, and he was a black male with a big afro, and he took off on a bicycle. So I, scanned the area real quick, looking for anybody on a bicycle, but, he's long gone. And by then, I'm the first unit on scene also. I'm there by myself, so I said, okay, well, he fled that way. So I turn around and I'm looking, and I talked to a couple of people that are standing out there, and they said, well, yeah, they saw a guy on the bicycle. He took off down that alley. Well, that's the alley that I had used the driveway up to pull up around there, so I run back around the corner of the building, look down the alley to see if I could see him there. Well, no, there's nobody in the alley, so, he's long gone on his bicycle. So I come back around the front, and by this time another unit's arrived, so, I told him and, broadcast out on the radio that, the suspect was a black male with a large afro and fled the scene on a bicycle northbound through the alley. So all the other units responding can start looking for him. Well, the other officer, it was his beat, so he's going to take the report. So that, leaves me free to clear and go looking for the suspect. So I go back to my car and put the shotgun away, well, unload it, put the shotgun away, and go down the alley, and I'm looking and checking, and about halfway down the alley, I find the black afro laying in the alley, so apparently it was a wig. So I stopped and picked that up for evidence, had to put my gloves on, pick it up, throw it in a paper bag, toss that in the seat, and go on down the alleyway looking and stuff. Well, that was about it. That's all we got. He got away, never got caught, so I turned around and took the afro wig back to the other officer that was doing the report so he could, put it in as evidence. But the whole main thing about this story was how dangerous the whole location was with, you got a bank in the strip mall, There's nowhere to pull in and park safely when you're arriving on scene without exposing yourself and walking up with all the glass windows there. And it could have led to a very dangerous thing. If I had got there and the guy was still in the bank, I would have stayed crouched down behind the bricks before the windows start and waited for him to come outside and then drawn down on him with the shotgun, so I wouldn't create a hostage situation inside the bank. And then it would have only been a shootout situation between me and him. But I had all these damn people walking out of the stores, stopping and staring at me going, oh, wonder what's going on over there, So the thing is, if you come out of a store and you see a cop sitting there crouched down beside a building with his shotgun out, don't stand there looking and come walking over or asking what's going on. Get the hell back inside the store where it's safe, Anyways, that's my story for this week. And hopefully this doesn't give anybody any ideas. Don't go robbing banks on your bicycle, wearing afro wigs. See y'all next week. Oh, before I go, update on the shoulder. I'm up to using 1 pound weights to strengthen my bicep. It's getting better, but it's still not good enough to ride. Because, with the weight of the bike, if I have to make a quick movement or something, I could very easily tear loose the bicep. And the doctor keeps telling me, to be very careful and don't do anything stupid, and he doesn't really want me riding, so I have to be very careful. Because if I rip it loose again, then it's going to be even longer. So it's going to be a couple more weeks at least before I can ride and be safe about it. Thank you guys. If you like my story, subscribe, hit the like button, give me some comments, and come back next week for some more. See you then. Bye-bye.